Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode here at wildmanlifts. I'm your host, Wildman. On today's episode, we're going to be doing deadlifts, but like I promised the last video, we're going to be doing 5x5 in giant set format. So follow along, and we'll get right to it. Now for my deadlifts, I'm going to be using the axle bar and these figure 8 straps. There are many different straps out there, so I'll do a separate video one day about straps, how to use them, and what kind to use for what occasion. But I'm going to be doing 5 repetitions as I work up to my heavy sets. And in between my sets, I'm going to be doing this stone over the shoulder to work up the explosive momentum and these tire flips. Tire flips are essential for strongmen because they're in competitions. This one isn't that heavy though, so I'm just using it for conditioning. And I'm also going to be doing these sledgehammer strikes to a tire. This is an oblique exercise, but it also works your shoulders. Now it's important to note that even though we're going to be using for our top set the same weight for 5 sets for 5 repetitions, you still want to build up to that heavy weight. You don't just want to start cold turkey because that's how you're going to get injured. I'm doing 5 rounds of a warm-up and doing the tire and the stone and the sledgehammer strikes in between to really try to wake up my body, so when I get to my top sets, all of my muscles will be warm and primed and ready to do the work capacity. Now, if you want to build your work capacity, it's important to do exercises like these in between your strength sets. I understand that nobody has all the strongman equipment that I have and are going to be doing most of their workouts in a commercial gym. So stick around for the end of this video. I'm going to show you some other things you can do on deadlift day with equipment that you would find in a commercial gym. Now we're coming up to my top set here, 5x5. So this is the first round. Now I'm going to lift this weight for 5 reps, and I'm going to do it for 5 sets for 25 reps total. And I'm going to continue to do the tire, the stone, and the sledgehammer strikes in between. Now this is the first time I've ever lifted this weight beltless for this many reps. So this is a mini PR for me. And I highly recommend when you're doing 5x5 to do everything without equipment in the beginning. So this is 350. This is 75% of my 1 rep max, okay? So I went into my calculator, I typed 455 is my max with an axle bar with straps, times it by 0.75, and this is the number that I got. So I'm going to do this for 4 more rounds, for 5 rounds total, okay, while continuing to do the tire and the stone and the sledgehammer strikes. But let me show you how this is going to work for the following weeks as I continue on with the 5x5 program. So week 1, 350, done after today. Next week, I'm going to add 2.5 pound plates on each side, because 2.5 pound plates on each side equals 5 pounds. So I'm adding 5 pounds. So this would be 355 pounds on week 2. Week 3, I'm going to add 5 more pounds. So I'm going to add a 5 pound plate, and that's going to make it 360 pounds for 5 sets, 5 repetitions. Week 4, we'll keep that on there. I'll add another 2.5 pounds each side, adding 5 more pounds to the total lift. That will make 365 pounds. And then for week 5, you can just take all this off and throw a 10 on each side. And that's going to make it 370 pounds. Now, like I said before, you could just do the 5x5 program where it's just the strength. You could just do 5 sets, 5 repetitions, start with 70%, 75%, or 80%, and just add 5 pounds for the next 5 weeks every time you do it, once a week, and your strength and your volume will be covered. If you want to elevate your fitness level, then you should do the giant set format like I showed you. Now, since I'm a strongman and my backyard and my home gym have every piece of strongman equipment that you possibly need to be a successful strongman, I understand that most commercial gyms do not have this equipment. So a recommendation or a substitute I can give you, if you want to do this in giant set format, is when you're going to do your deadlifts, start off with doing a dumbbell clean to the shoulders, at least 5 repetitions per side. Then after you do your deadlifts, do 3 burpees or 3 burpee bar jump overs and a box jump. And if you can't do a box jump, just do a step up and just do 5 repetitions. So there you have it. Everything you need to do in a commercial gym is available to you. All you got to do is put in the work and you'll see all of your numbers go up. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.